Welcome back to our channel. This is a cold January day. I've got coffee and a poker stick. Who says camping's easy? It's not, especially when you're trying to make videos and get everything going wrong. I've had problems with the camera this morning, but I think we've got it situated out. We're going to let this bed of coals here get going. We're going to make a stew for dinner. We're going to let it cook all day, and then we'll jump over and start some breakfast burritos. While we're doing that, we'll show you the process on that, and then once we get the stew started, we'll kind of show you that. It's going to be a busy morning. Here we are. We've got the griddle going. You see the steam coming off of it. I put a little bit of butter on there. We're going to cook the sausage first. It's always easier for us to get the prepackaged sausages cooked already. It just makes it a little bit simpler. You can use any kind of sausage you want, ground sausage, sausage patties. This is just what we prefer. We'll lay these out. Let them start cooking. We've got some 4 cheese Mexican cheese. It's 4 different blends of it. We got tortillas, eggs. We're gonna cook the sausage, let it get cooking, and then we'll mix the eggs with it. We'll pull it off, we'll wrap it, we'll brown the tortillas, and we'll be ready to eat at that point. But we'll show you the whole process as we go through it. We're browning the sausage. It ought to be done here in a little bit. I'm going to flip it over one more time. It's, like I said, it should be fully cooked. We're just making sure it's cooked all the way through. No one likes cold sausage. Even though it could be cold, it'll still heat up when we cook the eggs with it. We're going to cut these up into smaller pieces with the knife and then add the eggs to it. And then we'll roll them and show you how we brown the tortillas with it. And then once we get that started, hopefully the fire that we started over have a bed of coals, and we'll get the stew going, and it can cook all day, and we'll show you how we chop everything up on that and get it prepared. And once we start that, we'll catch back up with you. I think the sausage is heated through. What we're going to do is just cut these in smaller pieces, bite-sized pieces with the spatula while we're here. Easy enough to cut them. I noticed my grill's wobbling a little bit. I didn't exactly get it level, but it's got a low spot right here on that side. I just need to put something under it probably. The grease is all, the oil and stuff staying in one area, so it's pretty level. Got that cut up. And again, we are at Wister State Park in Wister, Oklahoma. And it shows to be 42 degrees out here. So when I say it's cold, it's cold. But this is one of the best times that we like to camp, when there's no snow on the ground and it's a little bit colder. You can have a campfire to stay warm by. And like I said, we're the only ones here. We've got this whole camp loop to ourselves. So I'm going to take the eggs. I'm just going to dump it over it. Oh.
He's used to me over there helping him, and I'm sitting here behind the camera. I guess I need some help.
I usually have my big spatula for that. But it's okay, this one works. Should have probably dumped that over where all the heat was, and it wouldn't have run like that. but it's good. I've saved the majority of it anyway.
We'll probably cook it and then take it off the grill and then roll the burritos. I'm gonna pause it.
What we did is take some of the mixture, put it on the plate. We're gonna put some pecani sauce in it. This is just the way that we like to eat the pecani sauce. With the eggs, instead of putting it on it or dipping it in there. And some cheese. And then we'll roll it. I'm not the best at rolling tortillas, but we're going to try it anyway.
They're kind of small.
Sometimes I can get the tortillas rolled good, and sometimes I can't. And apparently this is one day I didn't. So we're going to smear some butter on it to help it brown. Put it all the way around it. Flip it over, and we'll let them brown and pull them off. We got the burritos stood up on the edge, browning the edge so they don't come apart. Sometimes they don't want to cooperate, so they fall apart. That's what these is trying to do this morning.
You can always use good tips for that from y'all.
Yes, if y'all have any good tips on that, drop them in the comments below. I'd like to get a little bit better at folding tortillas like that. If y'all like to cook over a fire with cast iron, drop that in the comments below. And if you have any hints on that, tips on that, drop that in the comments. We'd like to hear all the comments and read and help us get a little bit better. And this is the 3-in-1 cast iron pot and skillet that we have. This doubles as a skillet and a pot. It just slides over the top like that, and then you've got either a little Dutch oven or a lid for your pot while it's cooking, and that's what we're going to cook the stew in. We ordered that. We're going to try to do some campfire cooking with just the cast iron, see how that turns out. We like to cook over the fire anyway outside. This is one of the reasons we bought this griddle. So if y'all have any helpful hints or tips, just drop it in the comments. And they're just about browned on all 4 sides. Well, them 3 are. Oop, I about pulled that out. We're going to flip these over on this other side and let them brown some there. It don't take long for them to brown, but I like them a little bit crispy too. It just brings out the flavor a little bit more. Like I said, this is one of our favorite time of year to camp because you've got the campground all to yourself. But it is a little bit colder. You can see all the leaves on the ground. Our fire is going over there. We'll get the stew on here in a little bit after we get done eating. And we've got other videos on cooking, other recipes. If you want to see them, just click subscribe and like and share and watch the videos. We'll have them in playlist, and you can see them on our channel. We'd appreciate it if you'd spread our channel and help us grow it a little bit. Looks like these is just about done. Let's see.
We're also planning on doing an introduction video, but we've been a little nervous about
preoccupied at this time with other things going on. You know, just because you camp don't mean things don't go on in the world, and that's just reality. I'm gonna take one of these knives right here.
At the very bottom.
And I'm gonna cut one of these open, and y'all can see. Let's see. And that's what it looks like. Got eggs, salsa, and some sausage in there. It's not a big fancy meal, but it does do us. It's what we like. Get this other one pulled off. And that's what the finished product looks like, with it browned and cooked all the way around, and the inside of it looks like there. We'll start, after we eat, we'll start working on the stew, preparing it and getting it put on, because it's going to cook all day on the campfire over there. So stick around with us and we'll show you the steps to that.